Live from the Hollywood Reservoir for all of you cognitive function baddies. Maybe the Myers-Briggs people, yes. Like, I don't want to include you, but you're included. Fans of Jung, Dr. John Beebe, and the like. Okay. I'm a yoga teacher and an EMT, as well as a psychological fiend and an actor. Okay. And a writer. I often link these things together, and I've been learning a lot about fascia lately. The different sections of the body that it's sectioned off into, at least according to the author of the Anatomy Trains book. Like, that's the textbook I'm reading right now. I've been releasing my belly fascia as I've been walking. I did this yesterday too at the Silver Lake Reservoir, and I realized how much more attuned to my introverted sensing I felt. And there was a particular moment watching a spider, and I just felt the impact of its beauty. I was like, whoa, that it's beautiful in a different way than Essie. I'm walking. I don't really fully drop in until a little over a mile into this hike. I started thinking to myself as I rounded this bend, okay, so where was I feeling that in my body? Because I was watching a bird fly overhead, and I was kind of trying to take that in too in the same way. I was thinking, okay, I'm feeling it kind of in my chest, like right below my collarbone. Standing over here watching the water, and I started also feeling a couple of intrusive thoughts. For example, if I were to jump off of this, which, by the way, I want to stick around. If anybody comes and gets me, it's not self-inflicted, I'll just say that. Yeah, I'm sticking around until the big God takes me away, right? I started feeling a couple of intrusive thoughts. And as I was looking over here over the water, I thought to myself, what if the areas of our body that those functions hit, if you will, are some of the places where we're holding some trauma? I mean, we always talk about the hips holding trauma, different parts of our body holding trauma. People talk about crying during yoga. People talk about fascia release being so emotional. They even tear up talking about it afterwards, not even in the moment. They talk about it being like a full body experience. What if part of the reason why we don't want to access some of these functions is also because it's not just because it's a pattern in our mind. It's not just because, our brain really relies on the overdeveloped muscles of XYZ function, but also because the other functions were actually disincentivized from accessing because they're holding these intrusive thoughts, because they're holding these uncomfortable feelings. And I've been thinking a lot about experiential avoidance, I believe it's called. I think there's something here. Hopefully I can edit this into something that people will actually watch, but I think there's something there.